it is a unique opportunity, I think, for UNC Charlotte to make itself a driver in the Charlotte economy. The ecosystem that exists to support companies, be it in a particular industry or be it entrepreneurs or be it the technology ecosystem that exists. Companies that are plugged into that, plugged into institutions like UNC Charlotte that has taken the lead through the marriage of the Belk School of Business with the College of Computing and Informatics to educate people and to produce talent. Companies that are a part of that and plugged into that are going to enjoy the benefits of that.
The world is moving extremely fast down the path of being able to use technology. The customers are using technology in their day-to-day actions. They are making decisions using technology, using mobile, using the internet searches and websites and things like that. So we have to use the big data as a company in order for us to be able to understand where the customer is going. The university is doing a really good job of keeping up with where the trend of big data is going.
I think the reason Charlotte is so perfect for this is because there is the academic enterprise and then there is the corporate enterprise. And we have talent from both sides. It just can't be done one without the other very well. So for organizations like Carolinas Healthcare System, when we can work directly with UNC Charlotte to be able to get the pipeline of talent that we need, it's very hard to do otherwise. And I look at the other large industries in Charlotte, whether it's banking, it's healthcare, run them down the list. And these are all organizations that have a lot of data, they benefit from the use of big data, and then to have those together in an area along with the academic enterprise, I think is a winning combination.
Big data is important because it becomes a key driver for innovation. We, as the only major research university in this region, we have extensive research programs funded by federal government and other sponsors.
We're producing really strong graduates who are trained in both sides of the shop, both on the analytics side, but also on the health side. We're training folks who have very high communication skills, which is unique. We're really emphasizing the need for these graduates to be able to talk across entire industries, across professions, across disciplines, so that we can bring to the best outcomes possible.
they are going to look to us to provide the type of talent they need to thrive in Charlotte and in this new world of big data. And they also need us to help them solve some of their cutting-edge problems. So bringing academics and practitioners together to solve business problems. If we can do that and serve this region, then these industries will thrive here and Charlotte will thrive.
The DSBA PSM is that centerpiece that basically allows us to help the industry, local industry, by providing the talent that they need, but also announcing to the world that that is exactly what we are doing. So it is a unique program that brings faculty together, that helps us announce to the legislature that there is a big data initiative at UNC Charlotte. It allows us to bring resources to the region, to the campus and the region, to be made available to industry in order to help them solve their problems.
Companies really want to know where they're at in relation to other companies. And one of the great things that universities are able to provide is a perspective on not just what an individual company is doing or a particular market is doing, but sort of how the phenomenon of analytics is getting absorbed and is cutting across various sectors.
Well, research is obviously a key mission for most universities, particularly UNC Charlotte and the entire UNC system, majority of the campuses. They are the big innovation centers, and by that, then they become the big economic engines and the drivers for the economy in those regions. It allows businesses to partner with those from an innovation perspective, to take new ideas and turn into tomorrow's products. And information technology is something that we can then become the center and focus here in Charlotte and export literally globally.